Good morning. It is 0 dark 30 here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I was thinking this morning that maybe some of you don't have a lot of space to do yoga in, you know? And I regularly do yoga in my bedroom. I love it. It's my space, my nest. So I figured maybe I'll show you all how to do a quick yoga routine in your bedroom. Couple of key points. Make sure you're safe. Like, it's really easy to break a toe. It's really easy to land wrong or, lose your balance and maybe hit something that you didn't intend. And, I want y'all to be better because you tried yoga. I don't want you to have an incident where you end up getting injured. And so you got to be doubly safe at home, and if you're a senior or you have any type of mobility issues, or let's say maybe, you have some weight stuff going on, just be careful. If you have balance issues or whatever, use a chair, or use the wall. But by all means, please participate. If you can move, then please join us in doing this, So it's early. I think it's like 6 something, and I've been up for a little while. My mind starts racing. I start thinking about my day, or I start thinking about the future or whatever. And sometimes it's this grand dream. It's this really positive, hopeful event, and sometimes it's quite the opposite. And I've spent a lot of time in my life in this kind of daydream state, and energy has been just wasted because I get caught in these thoughts, and next thing you know, they kind of become a reality for that time. And so I found that if I get up in the morning and I'm dedicated to this yoga practice, that a lot of that goes away. I can focus my energy on things that are more relevant and useful. And my life gradually gets a little bit more productive, gets a little better. So one of the first things I like to do, I keep a gratitude journal. So I like to write something that I'm grateful for. And it can be just something small. I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful that I have friends. I'm grateful that there's food in my kitchen. I'm grateful that I have a job. Just something, okay? And then I like grab a spiritual book that I care about. That could be the Bible, it could be the Torah, it could be the Quran. I have no dog in this issue, but if you are called to it and it speaks to you in a way that makes your heart feel like you're closer to the divine, then I highly encourage you to do that. And so today I'm reading the Dhammapada right now again, and I love it. I'm not a Buddhist, by the way. I love this book. And so the words are, the thoughtful strive always. I can't say I've ever been told I strive always. Anyway. All right, so before we do a quick little meditation, good idea, just kind of open up the hips. I'm sitting on a Zafu pillow right now. I bought this at Target like a couple years ago. It's awesome. But for this part, we're just going to sit down. If the lighting's not good, sound's not good, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out. So we're going to bend in that right knee. We're going to straighten the left leg. So you see here, there's a little bit of space in between my thigh and the sole of my foot. My hands are behind my back. I have a yoga mat on the floor. You don't need any of this stuff. They didn't have it 800 years ago in India, so you don't need it now. But if you have it, maybe you use it. You know what I mean? We're going for 10 here, up and down, okay? So we're just bringing the knee up and back. We don't have to get too neurotic about the 10 thing, okay? But, just explore, see where you're at, see how you feel. We'll bring our knee back up, and then we're just going to extend the heel out, bring the heel back up to the hip, and extend the heel back out. Same thing, other side. Hands remain behind you. Go ahead and bend in that left knee. I scooted over a little bit because my bed's right here. I got some tools underneath there and I don't want my knee to hit them. And once again, just explore. Maybe you can bring the knee all the way down to the floor, maybe not. If your arms start getting a little tired, it's okay. You can give yourself a break. But we're just exploring that hip, seeing how it feels. Breathing, watching your breath. Maybe start to begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Once you are satiated, go ahead. We'll bring that left knee up, extend that heel out. Hear that pop? Bring the heel back to your hip and then extend it back out. We're going to do a little bit more this time. Take your left hand and you're going to bend in the right knee. Go ahead and grab the sole of the right foot with the left hand and you're going to support the right knee with the right hand. Draw circles in the air with your kneecap, with your patella. Just like this. Just pick a direction. We're trying to massage the ball joint in your hip. Roughly 10, something like that. All right, switch directions. Very mindful, not hurting anything. There's been a little tension that's been built up in your hip. So when we stop, do so gently. Extend that right heel out. Bring the right heel back up to the hip and extend it back out. Same thing other side. Bend in that left knee. Go ahead and grab the sole of the left foot with the palm of the right hand. Support the left knee with the left hand. Little circles. Pick a direction. Once again, massaging that ball joint of the hip. Bringing your awareness, your attention to your breath. Try to expand your lungs all the way, and when you breathe out, all the air comes out. Switch directions. I'm watching the sun start to peek its head over my neighbor's roof. I don't have any beatific views at this point. I have a little bit of sky and some gutter and a wall, but it's still gorgeous. All right. The other views, I got a little bit more. I got a yard. Okay, so we'll go ahead, extend that left heel out, bring it back to the hip, and extend it back out. Cool. Let's shake our legs out very quickly. Find a comfortable seated position. This could mean lotus position. This could be sitting cross-legged like this. You can sit on a zafu if you want. But begin to straighten the spine, open the throat, extend the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Put the hands on your knees. They can be in your lap. They can be on the floor as you wish. But get comfortable. Find that spot. Close your eyes. And then just begin to bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Take 2 more breaths. Just bringing your awareness to your practice, to your morning. If you would like to set an intention for your practice, a sankalpa, now is an exquisite time to do so. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. I kind of rock my knees back and forth a little bit. Gently open your eyes. And we're going to extend our legs out in front of us. You can bend your knees as much as you want. If you need to bend them all the way, that's okay. or whatever. But we're going to go ahead and karate chop our peace fingers. So that would be your index fingers and your middle fingers of both hands. Put them together and karate chop those fingers right in between your big toe and your middle toe. And then scooch, maybe extend your heels forward. Drop your head down so the crown of your head is facing your toes. Follow your breath and just breathe. You may have a thought pop in your mind. That's okay. Just label it and put it off to the side. It'll be there in just a minute. We're trying to release in the lower back. You can pick your chest up and then drop your head back down, maybe getting a little deeper in the pose. Go easy. It's okay. Sometimes by doing nothing, we actually are able to do so much more. Go ahead, let that go, and we're going to find ourselves in a tabletop position with our palms underneath our shoulders, knees underneath hips, tops of the feet on the mat. And we're going to do a series of cat-cows. So for our cow, the tailbone and crown of the head come up towards the ceiling, belly button reaches towards the mat. Exhale, pushing all the air out, chin goes to navel. Inhale, following your breath, flow it out. Cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, crown of the head up, tailbone up towards the ceiling, navel towards your mat. Exhale. Chin towards your navel, 2 more. Inhale. Elegant cat. Exhale. Sacred cow. 1 more. Inhale. Cat. And exhale. We're going to kick our right foot straight back, put the toes down to your mat, and then ankle circles. Pick a direction. You know what to do. I roll over the tops of my toes, but only do that if it's appropriate. Again, right around 10, somewhere in there. As you wish, switch directions. Okay, we're going to drop that right knee down. We're going to extend the left foot back, toes down to the mat. You know what to do. Ankle rolls. Again, you can roll over the tops of your toes if you want. You don't have to. You can just gently. You may have heard my foot just pop. That's normal. As you wish, switch directions. Go ahead, left knee meets right knee. We're going to push up into our first downward facing dog. Spread your fingers out nice and wide, okay? We're just going to push our tailbone up and then relax your neck down. Maybe you pedal your feet left and right. I'm trying to learn how to do these videos better so I can start teaching online, and so I really appreciate you staying with me on this as I learn and develop my videography skills. So maybe you extend those arms out going into your downward dog. 2 more breaths here, and again, if you want to pedal it out, go ahead. And we're just going to gently lower ourselves down to the mat and do some windshield wipers with our feet. Picking our feet up off the mat, left and right. Be very careful here. Both of my palms are on the mat. I'm just kind of exploring the hips, kind of seeing how things feel. Do 2 more. And then we'll go ahead and stop. Pushing myself up. I'm going to find my way to my back. Laying here, what is corpse pose. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Interlace all 10 fingers 2 inches below the knee on the shin. And gently pull towards your right shoulder. Bring your head back. Avoiding the right rib cage. Maybe shake your head no. Gently release. Take your left hand. Put it on your right knee. Gently guide it across your body. Totally irrelevant if this knee touches the floor. Inhale that right arm up. Make sure you don't hit anything. Maybe you have to bend that arm, but just bend the elbow, the right elbow back. Maybe it touches the floor, maybe not. And then gaze over that right shoulder for a nice spinal twist. Gently release. Place the sole of the right foot on your mat. Left ankle, right knee. Thread the left arm in between your 2 legs in that hole that you created in between there. And go ahead and grab behind the right thigh. Gently pull for a figure 4. You'll feel this in your left hip. Two more breaths here. Bringing our awareness to our breath. Not a lot of movement coming up. Gently release. Extend that right leg out. Same thing, other side. Interlace all 10 fingers 2 inches below the knee on the shin. Avoiding the left rib cage. Gently pull towards your left shoulder. Back of the head on your mat. Maybe putting your spine all the way down on the mat if you can. As we relax, you'll notice that you might be able to get a little bit more depth. Gently release. Palm of the right hand over on the left knee. Gently guide it across your body. Totally irrelevant if it makes contact with the floor or not. Inhale that left arm up. Once again, make sure you don't bump into anything. You might need to bend that arm back and just put the left elbow down. You get a fulcrum here, a little teeter-totter effect. Nice spinal twist. Gaze over that left shoulder. Gently release. Placing the sole of the left foot on your mat, right ankle on the left knee. Thread the right arm in between that hole in between your thighs. I could probably word that in a better way. Anyway, interlace all 10 fingers behind your thigh and gently pull. We're just going to go with it. You know, it is what it is. I love teaching yoga. It's like my favorite thing ever. Follow your breath, feeling this in the right hip. And I want to get better at teaching on YouTube and online. Please help me in my journey. You're awesome. Okay. We're going to release, and this time, both of the soles of your feet end up on your mat. Knees are up in the sky. And it's going to be about the width distance of your mat, those feet. And one more time, windshield wipers. Back and forth, exploring those hips. We'll do 2 more. Okay, gently release, finding a corpse pose. Palms up, eyes open. You stay where you are. Bring your awareness to your breath. Here in Albuquerque, the sun's poking up. It's going to be a beautiful day. You are a miracle. You have meaning, you have purpose, you are loved. I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, no matter what nationality you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter what race you are. I don't care. I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste.